My brothers and sisters from the beautiful continent Africa, I have a good news for you in this video. Yes, Hello Africa is closely observing how the free trade area, the African free trade area, is unfolding. Yes, and how some African countries, cities, and regions are gradually, interconnecting. Yes, so the corridor between Cameroon and Nigeria has been constructed. And as I'm talking to you now, there is a bridge that links Nigeria to Cameroon. In other words, the Central Africa and the Western Africa, they are linked together by land. It means that you can move freely, okay, by bus or by car. Now, I'll also be showing you an image that I took from the African Development Bank website that shows the various corridors that will be constructed to be able to link the various cities, of course, and the regions and countries together, I believe within the next 10 years, which means Africa is going to be very interesting. Yes. Now, I'll be giving you the details with respect to the corridor. Before we dive into the details, please help a brother by subscribing to this channel. Okay, if you haven't, please. And of course, don't forget to like this video and share your opinion in the comment section. Yeah, stay tuned. We'll be right back. So Nigeria and Cameroon inaugurated a newly constructed border or bridge, yes, linking both countries. Yes, this bridge seems to really facilitate trade and, of course, the migration of people, goods, and services between the two countries. In fact, the president of Nigeria, Mr. Buhari, said the 1.5-kilometer bridge linking the two countries is going to deepen the social, economic, and, of course, diplomatic relations between the countries. He also said that the project will provide veritable synergy and, of course, combat security challenges bedeviling countries along the region. It will also serve as a vital link between the Western and the Southern African regions. Yes, since the Western Africa is being connected to the Central Africa. And of course, if you go to check, you realize that there will be a corridor that will link the Central Africa to the East Africa. Yes, and of course, a corridor that will link the East Africa to, South Central Africa, like the corridor from Nairobi to Lusaka. Yes, so these are corridors that will be linking the cities and the countries and regions in Africa. So the project was supported by the African Development Bank and the World Bank. Support, in terms of financial, providing funds for the realization of the project. Mr. Buhari said the Economic Community of West Africa, ECOWAS, and of course the Economic Community of Central Africa, the ECAS, should also be commended for making sure the project was completed on time. And so both countries, shared their excitement and expectations about the just completed project. Mr. Buhari expects that the bridge will enhance security patrol and, of course, facilitate effective cooperation with the Republic of Cameroon. We know that, Cameroon and Nigeria have been suffering from a seemingly terrorism, okay, the mass killing of both citizens. So they hope that the bridge will really complement the effort of both governments, yes, the government of Nigeria and Cameroon, to combat, the source of terrorism or mass killing, violence, extremism in the region. According to the president of Cameroon, Mr. Biya, the corridor, which covers 441 meters of road, will definitely facilitate trade and strengthen relations between the Cameroon and Nigeria. Okay, so guys, I want you to look at this image. Yes, this was the image that I took from the African Development Bank website. Now, I want you to look at it critically and see how the Central Africa is being connected to the Western Africa, and how the Eastern Africa is also being connected to the Central Africa, and how even the Western Africa is also going to be connected with the Northern Africa, and of course, how the Central Africa is also going to be connected with the Northern Africa. So you realize that if all these corridors are built in the next 10 years, we are going to see an Africa totally connected. Yes. What do you think? Do you think that these corridors, okay, the way you see them, for example, from Nairobi to Lusaka, there's a corridor from Ouagadougou to, Tema, yes, Ghana. There is also going to be a corridor from Lomé to Ouagadougou. Yes, please check the corridors. Do you think that these corridors are really going to facilitate the movement of people between the different states in the different countries? Do you think that they were strategically planned, or do you also think that there could be other means other than these corridors to really connect Africa? Leave your comments, okay, over there, and let's interact. Okay, guys, this will be all for now. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and of course like this video. Until we meet again in the next video, salute you. Bye.